All right, welcome back to our playthrough of Interloper and our really good start. This is Dobler Gaming, and we are doing a modified Interloper. Quick recap: we started out in Hush River Valley. Very quickly picked up hacksaw, bedroll, matches, and a heavy hammer. Oh, let's quickly take a little drink of stuff. Headed from there through Mountain Town and then Forlorn Muskeg, where we are now at the good old forge. And yeah, I already broke down that. All right, I think we're, should we get forging now, or should we sleep a little bit? I think we should just forge on ahead. Ha 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 ha. Lame joke. Okay. Well, let's... Do I have any accelerant? I do. Can I... Oops. Oh yeah, we've got accelerant. So this way we are 100% guaranteed to start our fire. So using a match is fine. And then let's just 50 coal. Holy jeez, that's a lot of coal. All right. Good, good, good. Okay, we're not going to need to do anything. Okay, so let's cook a whack of water while we're doing this. Yeah, 150 degrees, which it will be in a couple of seconds. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay. So, 3 for a knife, which is going to take us 3 hours. So we're going to not do that while we're cooking water, which means we've got 6. It's going to take us 2 hours to cook that water. I wonder if there's, yeah, I should drop some of this stuff here. Drop some of these teas, have them warming in the background. Did I ever get a can opener? Yeah, I did. Okay, I might drop those food things too. Let's get those close. Okay. Oops. Get everything, whoops, over here. And that one there. And then let's see about dropping these. Some of these here. Let's drop that. And that. And that. Okay, hot, 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 hot. 23 minutes and some more water there. Let's just eat that. Let's get the most out of our can opener for now, because I think I'm probably going to break it down. pretty unlikely I'll get food poisoning from this. I hope I don't. That would be annoying. I mean, it would be... We would deal, but it would be annoying. Well, let's drop that too. Cup of herbal tea. Hot, hot, hot. Okay. So that should all be good. So let's do another couple of those. Oh, there was 2 of them. Darn it. Okay. Such is life. Do another 2 liters of water. Leave all these here. Let's drink some of that water. And then, oops. 7. Okay, now we just want to do okay, we'll do 2 more there. And then grab that water. Oh, no, darn it. Okay, well, we'll get that after. Let's drop some of this. Let's drop 2 liters of that. Drop. And then... Oh, okay. That's why I only did 1. So let's go ahead and boil that water. Do 1 more set of arrowheads. Grab that. We'll drop another 2 liters there. And then add some more fuel. Forge the knife. No. Okay, so we got ourselves an improvised knife. 12 arrowheads. And, wow, that's windy out there. 12 arrowheads. What else were we going to do now? Oh, yeah, so that's now, take this, harvest. And so that's what? 1 more? There. So we now have 14 arrowheads, which is not bad. That can carry us for a long ways. Like, I actually think that's a pretty good amount. So now let's just toss a couple. We'll do a couple of things here. I'm going to throw that in there. I'm going to throw 1 of those in there. And I think I'm going to throw some of this coal in here. Yeah, let's throw 18 coal in there. And we can come back, you know, if we need to forge more stuff. What's our weight looking like? 40. But we're gonna have to keep that fire going for a little while, so that's fine. We will need to throw more stuff on there. Alrighty. Early in the morning, but we are pretty tired. So, I mean, we're going to sleep probably 12 hours. 12 or 13 hours. We're going to sleep 10 and then take a big drink and then sleep another. We might sleep another 2. What's in there? Not. I guess I could take that. I don't really need it, but pick that up for now. I might need to go back to it, but yeah, okay. Let's get our 10 hours of sleep, which will heal us up. And we will also, let's quickly, before we do that, harvest these. Let's do a little house cleaning stuff with the last sliver of our fatigue. So we'll harvest those. And what else are we going to do? We are going to just have a little bit more snack on. Okay, and now have a nice 10-hour sleep. Should wake up probably full health now. Yeah, well, darn near full health. How are we doing here? What is that? 2 hours? How long it'll take? Oh, whoops. Let's go back and grab that heavy hammer for a second. 45 minutes for that. Oh, sounds like we got the Aurora Borealis coming out. I don't see it, but it might be too early in the evening. But let's just knock out a couple more of these here just to get our fire running nice and long. Oh, and of course I'll take those accelerants for sure. Oh, the safe is just invisible, I guess. Yep, little bit buggy. A little bit buggy, this. Oh, geez. I gotta watch. I'm sitting there. Not even looking at my, not even looking at my hunger. I almost lost my well-fed bonus. That would have been really annoying, and so I'm glad I didn't. Okay, so that should be okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Oh, and look at the tower up there is lit up. So anybody who doesn't know this game, I don't know if I've mentioned this already, but every once in a while the Aurora Borealis comes out. And when it does, electrical things work. Not very long, but they work. So you can, for example, read entries on a computer, or there's actually a couple of places that have like powered elevators that only work during the Borealis. What's the condition of that one there? 25%. Okay, so I'm going to eat. I'm going to grab. Am I going to grab? No. I am going to quickly make. Place. There. Cook. Do I not have? Oh, I do. I do have reishi mushrooms. I'm going to quickly cook a reishi tea just in case, and then I'm going to eat my stuff that's close to being spoiled. And if I get food poisoning, then I'll just sleep 10 hours, which will put me back to morning, which is kind of what I want. I don't really want to be traveling, because the other thing about the Borealis is animals are superpowered. They can smell you from a huge distance, and they're just way tougher, and they're not scared of torches or fire. So, magic wolves, it's a thing. All right. So we're going to just call that. Grab another liter of water. And a couple more sticks. And we will definitely... So let's just do that. And then we were going to eat that. And we were going to eat that. And no food poisoning. Excellent. Okay. And we will sleep till we wake up, which won't be a full 10 hours, but we pushed our way into the night, so hopefully it'll be morning. Let's try 5 and see if it lets us sleep 5. Yeah, well, I'm fully rested. It's still not quite morning though, so that is what it is. That's fine. How much time do we have? Lots of time on the fire. We could cook up the last teas that we have. Do we have any bandages? Should I make a bandage? No, we've got bandages. Okay, we got a couple, which is fine, but I can make that last tinder plug. And then take that and cook an herbal tea and maybe just drop, just stand over here and then drop these guys. Keep them warm. Okay. Cook that, and then so let's do a little reading. What have I got here? Now, you know what? Before I forget, I should drop 2 of those. I can drop that now. So now that makes our, even when I pick up all of that, all of those teas, it makes our walking around way easier to deal with. And then what have we got? We got cooking, sewing, and archery. Let's have a quick look. Did I start any? Oh, my cooking's almost done. So let's read our cooking. I want to get that sewing up 1 level before I start getting lots of good clothing, because you can waste a lot of cloth and a lot of wear and tear on a sewing kit just by having a low mending skill. Having said that, you can always get more. Oh, windy. Oh, goody. Okay, well, we're going to keep reading then. Check back on that fire. Ah, darn it. Drink some more. How's that fire looking? 3 hours. Okay, let's do. The last 2 hours of reading there. Did I? Okay, good. Level 2 cooking. And now, because it's cold, that fire's lasting a lot longer because it's a blizzard. But still, I'm going to have to keep it going here. Oh, there we go. So I actually didn't. Okay. So what's the temperature like when we get out here? Chilly. Whoops. Feels like 19. Okay, so let's. I bet you it's going to warm up, and we got a little over. We got almost 2 hours of. Almost 2 hours of temperature on that. So let's have a quick hour's nap. And then, yeah. You know what? I am tempted to. I think I'm going to throw more coal in there, because I'm going to find a little bit more as I go. So let's grab all these. Let's eat that soup. And then, how are we doing for water? Grab 1 more liter. We'll leave the other 2 here for if we happen to come cruising back. We're going to throw that. Whoops. Okay. We're going to throw that and that in there. And let's grab, add some fuel. Let's grab a bunch of torches now. Ooh, those are good torches. Nice hot fire like that, you get excellent torches. That seems to be a thing. There is some randomness about how good a torch you get, but it seems to me that the hotter the fire, the more likely you are to get a really good torch. And that theory seems to be being proved right now. That's a crappy torch. I'm not even going to take it. I'll take that. It's not a great one, but it'll do. And then that one, yeah, that's an awesome torch. Okay. So now we have a nice little jaunt to get to Mystery Lake. That temperature's really nice. There's part of me that wants to take that deer and harvest it, but I'm not gonna. There's 2 deer there. See, I'm not gonna be able to keep the guts or hide because they're too smelly, and I'm not going to walk around with smelly. I'm not going to make a trip this long with carrying a bunch of smelly stuff because wolves will just hunt me down, and that won't be any fun. So instead, we will just collect up all these yummy, yummy cattails that don't have any smell and don't have any smell and don't go bad. And I'm actually going to stop collecting the heads right now. I think I've got more than enough tinder for a while. Let's just double check. 25. Yeah, I've got more tinder than matches, so that's plenty good. All right. The cattail gathering sound effect doesn't seem to be doing its thing. Oh, I already checked those. That's right. Which is fine, I guess. Kind of weird. Mildly. Oh, I checked that one too. Okay. That's right. And then I checked the little shed too. So I'm going to just skip by the shed and just go around this side of the island because there's a couple of cattails over there and maybe a stick or 2, which is fine. All right. Afternoon, which is a very warm time of day. Very few concerns about wildlife on this little route down the center. There is possibly a wolf or 2 right on that little island ahead of us with that rock, but if there is, we should be able to skirt around them and not draw any attention. The only thing about this map is some of the ice is thin. Now, I happen to know we're okay right there, but there is thin ice, and if you get out onto it, yeah, you can fall through. And falling through thin ice, will give you instant hypothermia and lose all your heat, and all your clothing will be wet and in no time frozen. I never did. Did I ever pick up a thermos? No, I didn't. I did a quick little test, so I started up another interloper just to do some, just to test some stuff, and I think I found a thermos very early on that. That's why I was thinking it. All right, so there's no wolf there, which is where there sometimes is. There is often some goodies in that high blind, that hunter's blind over there. Yeah, that's weird. The no sound on the gathering of the cattails. Just a little bit, I don't know. The gathering process loses a little bit of satisfaction without that little ch-ch sound. But I guess they still eat. They still eat as good, whether they're quiet or not. So, you know, that is what it is. And we're still underweight, which is nice. We should be pretty close to weight, though. How? 53. Okay, we'll save that. Oh, let's read that. These lousy towers keep me so busy. I snapped a pic just for you. This is what keeps me away from home all these weeks. But I'm almost done. So there you go. That's a vantage point. So if you go there and you map, it opens up a really big portion of the map. Okay, and yeah, there we go. We lost our... We're now a little overweight. Not much, but a little. And that's okay. It's expected to be a little overweight sometimes. I could probably take a drink, eat a thing or two, and which I might actually do in a second. Especially as I grab that. Let's quickly drink that, eat that, drink that, and technically we're a little bit overweight, but not much. Alrighty. Oh, look at that. We're actually gaining temperature, and we're not even warming up because of tea. It's just because the weather is so darn nice. Now we should be able to make it across here. No, here. Not thinking straight there. That's where we're going. We'll grab a couple more cattails, probably a couple of sticks, and over there, there's some more rose hips. Alrighty. And then we'll be at the, what's it called? The Poacher's Camp, Poacher's Hideout. Nah, you'll be fine, Mark. You can do it. Oh, okay, the row ships are also not making any noise. But I think it's all the same sound effect, actually. The gathering the tea ingredients and the, whoops, didn't mean to do that. The tea ingredients and the cattails, I think, is all the same sound effect, which for some weird reason it isn't working. Again, this update has been buggier than most of them. Not in game-breaking ways, or at least not for me, in game-breaking ways, but it's a little disappointing, you know? The bugs when, you know, everything was working so nice before. The other major things, and we'll play around a little bit. I've already taken a quick look at it. We'll play around a little bit with the cabin customization when we start a bit of a home base, which should be probably, I think we'll probably do both the two main ones in Mystery Lake. So we're gonna make the trappers and the trappers cabin and the camp office sort of the multiple we'll make them both our home base, and we'll sort of travel back and forth between them. I like using both because both of them have the workbench, which is handy. You can get deer outside of both of them, which is nice for hunting. You can get moose and bear outside of the trappers. And trappers also has access to the to coal in the little connector that goes back towards Mountain Town. So, and bunnies. There are bunnies right there. So, there are lots of good things about trappers. However, fishing, you get better fishing at Mystery Lake. There's another bear on the other side of the lake that you can get. There are other little goodies like the lake overlook has a good cave if you want to. It's got a good cave which has rabbits outside, and which, if you're trying to work off cabin fever, is kind of handy. Matches, excellent. All right, what's that say? We made it this far. I left some gear for you to find. So a memento cache. Of course, we're going to have to find the key for it. Should I? You know, normally I would start a fire there and heat up some teas, but the temperature is so goddamn nice. And there's a bear there, so let's just grab what we need to grab. And, oh, another arrowhead. So we got 15 arrowheads. Yeah, bear, nothing to worry about. Nothing to see here, just doing my thing. So we'll just keep our distance from the bear. And make good time, you know? Just like your dad, when you were a kid and you were trying to, and you were going on holidays. You always want to make good time. Okay, yeah, that bear doesn't care about us. He's just doing his thing. And yeah, if we had gone in and started that fire, we sort of would have been trapped in there until the bear went away. Which, I mean, would have been workable, but it would have just taken up more time than we really needed to spend there. So now we still want to avoid wolf struggles, but if we have them, the good news and the bad news. The good news is we will be fighting a wolf struggle with our knife. Or the good news is if we fight the wolf with our knife, it's got a very high chance of dying, of bleeding out. Or actually, I think it just will bleed out eventually, which is excellent news. And then we can get ourselves some wolf pelts and, we'll work our way towards a wolf skin coat. But the bad news is the knife is just not quite as effective as the heavy hammer. The heavy hammer just works like a hot damn against wolves. You get the Thor thing going on, and you just smack it with your big old hammer. But definitely the knife is a better option for lots of reasons. There's nothing else I'm going to use the hammer for. I don't really. If I find another one, I'll there's a good chance that there's another one at Trappers, and then I can use it to break down stuff, break down items for their reclaimed wood. And such. But it's really heavy, and just weight management is such a deal. Okay, looks like we don't have any wolves here. I say that with a little, I don't want to take anything for granted because there is up the hill, but usually they would make a noise by now. So I'm feeling a little bit bold. I'm feeling bold enough to go grab those sticks. Yeah, I think we're okay. So now we're just going to pop over here into Mystery Lake. Let's just keep an eye on our food here. Let's just eat that. I think we're okay. Okay, and we can probably just drop that can. I very rarely take advantage of things like the multi burner stoves. 2 burners on a campfire seems to be the sweet spot most of the time for me. So, it's not worth carrying around the extra weight, even though cans aren't that heavy. Everything adds up. So, cutting down all those little things.
I need to drop something.
Yeah, see? That's Mark. Mark knows what I'm talking about. I need to drop something, but I can wait. Why is this being so fussy? Okay, here we go. So we just want to keep our eyes out. There are wolves wandering around here sometimes. So we just want to keep our eyes out and not run into any wolves. Especially seeing as though our clothing is in not great repair. And then we also want to just keep an eye out. There's a couple of places where there may be a maple. Just about running out of torches here too. But there may be a maple sapling, because we're going to need a maple sapling and a couple of guts to make our bow, which is sort of the first big priority. Aside from whatever it is that keeps us first priority is just staying healthy. Obviously, that's always the priority. But apart from that, we want to get that bow going so that we can get some more predictable food. And I mean, it's defense. It's not avoiding confrontations is better defense than a bow, but it all counts. Oh, that sounded like a deer. Yeah, there's a deer. Nothing I can do with it right now, so I'm not too worried about it, but if I had my bow, there would be something I could do about it. Oh, Mr. Deer, don't you worry. I will come back and eat you. I will come back and eat you right up. All right. Lots of birch, which is... that's good. We can make lots of arrows, but we still do need that maple sapling. Whoops. There is sometimes... there has been... I've seen maple saplings on this little path here toward... but I think I would have seen it already. So I have seen maple saplings here. And then there is sometimes one on the other side. We're going to run out of torch here pretty quick. I think when I get there, I'm going to light a fire. Because I'm probably going to kill a bunny or two just to get some guts and rabbit skin, rabbit hide curing. Because we will want to also make our rabbit hat and mittens. Okay, I don't see a bear there. Sometimes there is one wandering around. I might have... well, I'm just going to use a accelerant. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll save it. I should use, yeah. So, if I can get there, let's dash a little bit. We burn a little bit more calories and fatigue. It's getting late, so burning a little fatigue is probably not a horrible idea. And I just want to get that fire started in a good spot before my torch runs out. And I think to save the possibility, I think I'll use an accelerant here as well. So there is a good spot. And there, and there, and there. Perfect.
Looks like it worked.
So now I can let that go out, and I can just add some fuel. Okay. Let's just cook up some water while we're here. Let's drop. Whoops, not harvest. Let's just drop all of those and then pick up like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for now. That should be a good start. Let's grab a couple of bunnies. Oh, man, there's a lot of birch around. We are not going to be wanting for arrows. Oh, darn it. Okay, here, come here. Okay. Let's just drop that over by the fire for a minute. And then we'll go get the other one. Just want to sort of minimize the smelliness. I think there's a wolf just over the... Oh. Just over the rise, so I don't really want to draw him over and catch his attention much. I heard some howling anyways. There's a wolf somewhere not too far away. And often right over that hill is where they hang out. Okay, so let's drop this guy. And then we will go harvest. We'll do meat first. Okay, and again, to keep the smell out, I always prefer to just to drop that on the ground. And then we will go harvest, do that meat too. Not a ton. But whatever, it all adds up. We're not dying for food right now. We'll drop that until we have a freed up. So that's going to take 15 minutes, and I think that's how long a gut takes. Okay, we'll take that. You have been so hungry in your life, I'm sure. If not, you will be, because that's how this game works. You get hungry, man. You lived through an apocalypse. I don't know why you're complaining. All right, so let's just, whoops. I'll drop that. And then let's just, over here, drop all of these guys. I'll come back and snoop around in a little bit. I just want to finish dealing with those rabbits. All right. So we got Oh, am I going to burn my rabbit for while that's happening? Hopefully not. No, good.
Time to look for shelter.
Okay, 5. Let's just boil that. And then what are we looking at here? Another hour, which means we can cook that. I think I'll throw a little bit more something on the fire here. Drop that, get that curing. Oops, where's the door? There it is. Have a little bit more drinky. I suppose I could be heating stuff up. Yeah, might as well. I'm gonna eat that before bed. Especially because our health is good, so... Okay, so let's add another couple of sticks. These all good. Hot. Okay, good. I can leave those. I could just do them by hand and save wear and tear on my knife, and that would probably be the smart thing, but this early in the game, the extra minutes might actually come in handy. So let's quickly drop those. I mean, I probably should have done them by hand in retrospect, but whatever, I'm not going to worry too much about it. There's going to be lots of knife sharpening. Okay, so let's add that. We got 15 coal, 12 sticks, lots. So let's do that. And then take some torches. Oh, you can carry much more, Mark. Jeez. You can certainly carry the couple of torches, the cooking pot, and the teas that I'm going to get you to carry without any problem at all. You're just a little tired. You just need a nap. But first, let's have a little peek about. Oh, that's useful. Anything here? Nope, no such luck. But, no. Summit soda, dog food, book. More. Okay, well, we'll leave that. Oh, sewing kit. That's what we want. And let's look at the note. You won't remember me. The world doesn't stop when the lights fade. This is how it begins. Stay calm, observe, survive. Your father saw this day. Don't believe what you hear? What he did was for a far-off dawn. Maybe you can recall the fire. Your father understood that we dance for our children's children's children. My dear one day you will feel the voices rise in your hearts. Enter a cave and stand until stars appear. Climb the highest peak. Sing when the brutality hits. I'm here with you. The winter winds can only get so cold. So those notes were one of the rewards for Kickstarter backers. Kind of cool. Unfortunately, not every Kickstarter backer is going to be a great writer. So some of them are, don't maybe have more in the way of ambition than they actually manage to succeed. But that's I guess also a judgment call. That's just how I feel about it. All right, we've been doing pretty good in avoiding. Look at all those 76 cattails. Yeah, we've been doing pretty good in avoiding food poisoning. All right, now just fill us up the last little bit with cattails. Drink a bunch of water. That's probably more than we'll need, so we need to remember to drop some in the morning. And all right, that will be our episode. I think we will end with this sleep. But yeah, I think things went very well there. And I hope you guys had a good time. And stay frosty, survivors.